In the last short, I spoke about how Nephilim, if at all God Almighty had not flooded the world in the days of Noah, they would have been these Nephilim indistinguishable from regular human beings because of like babies, children being made. Even if two Nephilim, a male Nephilim and a female Nephilim, were to have children, there would be a possibility for a child to be born that looked human without giant features, without giant characteristics, without a sixth finger, or a sixth toe, and without all that girth and all that height, because half of the Nephilim was human. And so therefore it would be possible for the genetic process to completely disregard phenotypic, in other words, outward Nephilim characteristics, even though genetically they're still ingrained in the code in them. And so with two Nephilim coming together to make a human looking child, that kid is as good a Nephilim as his mom and dad, even though he looks like Karabo. He then goes and has a baby with Karabo, because he's my height. There's not going to be disquiet in intimacy. And then this gets proliferated, and human women then end up meeting people who are not clearly giants and so avoid it. They just look like you, they just look like me. God had to flood the world because I believe somewhere along the way it became indistinguishable as to who has got Nephilim DNA and is so therefore irredeemable. When you then continue to do this breeding all throughout histories, as the times come and go, there then would be a problem with a thoroughbred human being found anywhere in society. You would have to go through extremes of doing DNA tests to make sure that a person is fully human, as opposed to mixed with the blood of fallen angels. God had to flood the world because that was a thing. That was an issue. Well, in 2025, a similar thing is going on. People joining the occult, making themselves like Nephilim, mixing their blood with that of strange fallen angels for the acquisition of powers. But they look like you and they look like me. And they're busy making babies with thoroughbred human beings. They're busy making babies with people like Karabo. I have got mixed men, thoroughly determined to put a baby in my stomach. What is that thing gonna be? Not human, and so irredeemable. Far be it from me to do that to a child. And the Lord is like, no, never mind you, Karabo. Far be it from me to allow this nonsense to be proliferated on earth. We're going home.